Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. It is here, guys. Finally, the Doom Tower is here. It's also been data mined. I'll include a link if you guys want to check out the speed, the champion information on every single floor of the Doom Tower. Today, what we're going to do is I have so much content, or so many content ideas, I should say, for Doom Tower. So I want to kind of start out with like a baseline expectations here on the channel over the next, week or two, and who knows how long kind of going forward. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that I really want to push this channel in the direction as it pertains to Doom Tower in free-to-play series. So, I know not all of you are free-to-play, obviously, but how can we beat Doom Tower, especially when the floors get more and more difficult on a budget, right? Using champions that are maybe a little bit unorthodox. So that is going to be the focus, but today, we only have a few floors open right now, and I made the biggest noob mistake, dude. I thought that I had 10 keys in normal and in hard. So wouldn't you know, I used 5 in normal before realizing that they didn't reset in hard. So my bad on that. What I decided to do in this video is, because all of the levels are, I'm not going to say they're easy in hard mode, in easy mode, in normal I should say, they're pretty easy, right? I ended up using, I don't even know if I have a best team here because everybody kind of used the same strategy as one kind of campaign farmer on their team. I used Queen Ava and I got 6 seconds on this team. But I want to show you my strategies for hard, right? And this is going to be not the free-to-play series because, again, what I'm going to do is show you my best teams first. And then we're going to go ahead and attempt the secret room and kind of talk over those epic champions who I think would be the best fit. So far, we hold one world record. Let's see. I'm sure this will change. We are tied right now on floor 3 for 24-second run. Now you can see I have Trunda, Kymar, Dracomorph, Ghostborn, and Dark Elaine in there. Snuck in kind of a freebie epic in that team. So I'll show you kind of how these teams work, and then because you can unlimitedly try other levels. So what I'm going to do here in today's video is I'm going to show you my best teams, show you the world record teams. I have a few. At least I had a few world records, but of course this is day 1. Things are changing. Right now I'm 5th on level 1, and again I'm going to tell you a little bit about my strategy, even on these teams. And 6th right now on floor 2. Again, on floor 3 we're tied for 1st. On floor 4 we are currently 2nd place, 2 seconds away from Pluto. I was 1st place when I actually did it, and then this guy beat me in the interim. And then level 5, or floor 5 I should say, we are currently 3rd place at 22 seconds. So that's where we stand right now. This Pluto guy, dude, 3 Dracomorphs and 2 Ethos. My word, dude, my word. And I thought I was bad. All right, so I'm going to show you kind of how these teams work. Here's floor number 3. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to beat my time or anything, but with Kymar, it's important that you don't start out on auto. So I spam the A1. I lost a couple seconds there on the clicking. And then basically we go through the first 2 waves here with Trunda. Seal of Magic resets the cooldown. So again, I just kind of rinse and repeat on the first 2 waves. And then that shouldn't happen. We get to the 3rd wave and I'm back on auto until Ghostborn goes. And then we switch off auto, go to the A2 of Trunda, and then we go in there. So obviously, this is not my record-setting time or whatever. I find that on mobile, much easier to kind of be fast in terms of getting on and off of those autos. And obviously, this run is almost double the speed that I did 10 minutes ago. So you guys can see it is a I don't know, gotta give it a few tries, right? And I RNG'd this too. I waited when I did these runs. If it looked like I was close to the world record at the time, then I would continue. If it looked like I got a weak hit, as I did there on the 2nd wave, it's gonna throw everything off. That's kind of how the team works. I'll show you the team that I'm currently in 1st right now, the Dark Elaine team. And is it this team? Where is my Dark Elaine team? Is it floor 5? My bad, guys. Maybe floor 2, or did I not have her in still? All right, let's take a quick look. What do you guys think, by the way? Let me know as I'm kind of rambling here and looking for my team. What do you think of Doom Tower so far? Are you underwhelmed? I imagine, yeah, it is floor 3. So I imagine some of you guys might be like, this is it, because you get 10 keys and that's it. But I do personally think that's a good thing in the long run, because I don't want people to just breeze through Doom Tower in one day. And let's be fair too, let's be honest, we have a lot to do in this game, man. We have faction wars, we have a lot, right? So I ran Trunda as lead, magic in all battles, which is nice, and then I ran Dark Elaine in this spot. But yeah, guys, I kind of like it, you know? I kind of like having limitations because there's enough to do in this game as is. I don't want to be rushing Doom Tower in one day. But, you know, and again, I would start this run right now. I would start it over right there because that shouldn't happen. And it kind of screws everything off in the second wave and so on and so forth. So we should, like, you know, if I was going for best times, again, I would just stop right here. But, you know, just for this video, we will go. And then after Ghost Spawn, we go manual on Trunda. And there it is. So Dark Elaine usually, or in my successful run, I should say, she finished it right there. On that Dark Elaine, it was done. Obviously, I could sub in Royal Guard or whoever I wanted, Biggin, Ray, whatever, in that spot. But really, when this run works correctly, I only need one nuke at the end to kind of, you know, finish things off. So there it goes. Again, really, really slow run comparatively, but that's kind of the strategy I'm going for here. Going on auto or off auto, on auto, off auto to kind of get the Kymar on the Seal of Magic, make sure that's not used as the first move, and then Trunda will not auto into her A2, which is so strange. Manual, excuse me, so you have to manual. So that's the squad, guys. I don't know, man. Not too bad, right? Trunda ends up carrying most of the damage here at 1.1 million damage. So let's go ahead and try. I'm going to try Secret Room 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of cover maybe a baseline free-to-play-ish team to cover all of the hard difficulty tower levels. So this has to be Epic Champions only. That's pretty straightforward. If we look at the best teams here, it's actually kind of cool to kind of see what other people are using. You can see what your clanmates are using, and then you can see the global rankings as we've already reviewed. My strategy, I think, is going to be something along the lines of Seer. A lot of people using, pretty much everybody's using Stagnite. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people are using Stagnite. Some Miscreated Monster in there as well. The time that we have to beat is 28 seconds. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how interesting this is going to be for you guys, but I'm going to go for the record. We'll see what we can do here. And I'm going to run Royal Guard as lead. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, let's get them sorted out a little bit here. So I have not even attempted this one yet. So what I'm thinking is, let's go like Mausoleum Mage, Stag Knight type team. But I need more nukage, right? So looking at the affinities here, Stag Knight will be the best option. I agree, because there's a force in there. Now, okay, so we need a little bit more nukage here, but we also need a buffer on the team. And I do think that Mausoleum Mage is going to be our best bet, because I have him built in a shield set, I believe. It's been a while since I used him. But let's go ahead and let's just try these 4 champions and just kind of see what it looks like. And then we'll tweak the team a little bit and kind of go from there. I can't believe I'm such an idiot with that, with using my keys on normal. Like, shame on me, dude. It was just so much fun just kind of trying to improve your times, at least for me. That's like one source of enjoyment I'm already getting from the Doom Tower. It's just trying to get in there and try to fine tune and see, okay, is there a better way that this can be done? And I'm going to continue working on that because I just find it fun. So this team is a bit slow, to say the least. I mean, Karma Burns really are only big damage on this squad. I mean, we do have Royal Guard's takedown, but Royal Guard's takedown, unless it's against a boss, it's not that incredible comparatively to other nukes in the game. I did use Royal Guard, though, in my first and second level of hard difficulty. So this is going to be a very slow run. I just kind of wanted to take a look at the dungeon and kind of see what was up with it. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out here. We're way over the time that we need to beat. Granted, we only ran 4 champions. I wanted to see how Seer would do on this team, and I'm not overly impressed, but I just need a little bit more nukage here. So I noticed a lot of people are running Sinesha. However, yeah, I don't have her built out to be like the world's best nuker. But let's just go ahead and give her a shot with this team and kind of see what happens here, guys. My thought process, maybe I don't even need Mausoleum Mage on this squad. Like, maybe I just take him out. I'll still get at least 1, maybe 2 Karma Burns down. It's not going to deal as much damage, but maybe I'd be better off kind of getting no damage out of Mage right now. And And the only reason he's in there to stack all those buffs, that way we can strip him down with Karma Burn. But you can see we actually just let off with Karma Burn there on the second wave, and that's really not what we wanted to have happen at all. So Stag Knight is doing a good job debuffing. This team's just not going to work, though. I'm going to take out the Mage, and we're going to try again here. Let me see again what the best teams have been using. So a lot of Gorgorab. I'm ashamed to say I don't have Gorgorab built out. I have him, but I don't have him ascended or anything like that. Man, another champion that I don't have is Sylar. A lot of people appear to be using her. Let's see. 28 seconds, this guy. That's impressive, man. So he has the combination. A lot of people are using, almost everybody's using at least one Skull Crown. Some people are using Skull Crown Sinesha combo. And my Skull Crown is not built out in my best gear. So, and I believe she's also, so Seer is okay. Yeah, she's missing a chest piece. So let's go ahead and get that on her. Alright guys, I think this is going to be the best team that we can come up with here without kind of having to re-gear all my champions, my epics. Let me know if you guys can think of any substitutions or different ideas. I'll give you guys some substitutions as well and kind of talk about each of the roles these champions are playing on Secret Room number 1. This isn't going to be the fastest team in the world because we don't have a champion like Warcaster. There's a bunch of champions out there that have a block buffs debuff. That's going to be very helpful against these man-eaters. It's going to be RNG based, and we did actually land a couple stuns there with Miscreated Monster. So all things said and done here, we're actually going to finish this around 1 minute, which was better than I thought I would be able to do. Now let me talk to you quickly about this. Oh, okay. So we got Thea the Tomb Angel, our first shards of this champion. And you can see, what? Dude, this guy looks like a beast. Urost, the Soul Cage, I think is the best legendary, or in the conversation with the best out of the new champions. I can't wait to unlock this dude. Are you kidding me? Look, he looks like, I don't know, man. The Incredible Hulk mixed with, I don't even know. On the A2, he has all this. Well, we went over these champions. I want to go back to the secret rooms, or excuse me, the regular rooms on more free-to-play friendly teams. But I do want to kind of get a look at those champions. So Thea the Tomb Angel seems really cool too. I'm really excited to have her, and I'm going to go ahead and farm this level out and try to get more shards of her. Now we have, again, like I was mentioning to you guys, we have a damage dealer in Tuwak. We have Skullcrown and Sinesha, our two champions with AoE A1s that I have both in stun sets. That's going to help you stun the enemies to A, keep your team alive, and B, against those man-eaters, obviously circumvent their ancient blood as you saw there. That's why I have Miscreated Monster, because he has a stun there too. Not necessarily, his role isn't necessarily on this team to support the team, it's to land those stuns, especially on the third wave. And then we have Stag Knight as our debuffer, and that's pretty much it, right? So 2 damage dealers with AoE, actually 3 AoE damage dealers, 2 of them in stun sets, and then a stun champion as well. Let's go ahead and, oh, now I have 11 out of 10? Interesting. I can't believe I use these keys. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about these floors, guys. And, all right, we're still holding strong here. Let's talk about some free-to-play substitutions here. So I'm going to go and just think about my daily login reward champions real quick here. Take advantage of those. So Scylla Drakes is definitely going to be on this team. I think she's going to be one of the most important champions for you guys, especially as the going gets tough in Doom Tower. You guys are going to see incredible value out of her. So Scylla Drakes is pretty much a mandatory in all of my teams, especially my free-to-play teams. But just when I want to win, that's who I go with, right? So then we're going to go down to Epic Champions, see if we have any options here. I still have Dark Elaine in there as kind of a damage dealer. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up keeping her in. I'm trying to go for champions that you guys have, right? So maybe like an Amazon Prime champion or a daily login reward champion like these two. And I don't think I really have anybody who's going to make a dent. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build some support here. We'll build some stuns and some heals with Draconis and Belor. And we already have our damage dealer in Dark Elaine. And we have some CC in Sill of the Drakes. And we might as well just add Apothecary to the team. So I think this is a very well-balanced team. And I can't see this team dying, honestly. And I feel like it is somewhat accessible, especially compared to the teams that I showed you in the beginning of the video. Dark Elaine should be noted that right now she is in attack percentage boots. I believe she didn't hit very hard there. Didn't really impress me that much. We do have a Reviver on this team as well, and Bellower, as I mentioned, is in a stun set. I'd highly recommend you guys who are using Bellower not as a campaign farmer, but if you're using him as just a dungeon support champion and you have him built out only to be a nuker, I would strongly suggest you guys maybe reconsider, especially again as difficulty kinds of scales here in Doom Tower. I would want my Bellower, not maybe 100% crit rate, that'd be cool, crit rate gauntlets on him, but after that, I would not prioritize damage out of him. I would make sure I have a stun set on him at all costs, and I would make sure that he's a little bit more, robust, a little bit more hardy of a champion. That way he can support your team as well, and I would have his accuracy high. I would have his accuracy at around 200 or so. That way he's consistently landing all of the debuffs that he brings to the table. Dark Elaine does fall there. Again, we'll have Scylla the Drakes pick her right back up here in a second, and there it goes, and healed right back up as well. And you can see that nice shield that we have here. That's not a shield set, that's actually Draconis. Draconis is one of my favorite support rare champions in the game. I think that not a lot of people talk about Draconis. I should say, let me rephrase that. Not enough people talk about Draconis. If you need support, he is a void rare, so a little bit more difficult to get, but if you're lucky enough to get him, I think he's a tremendous support champion who you'll be able to use, scaling well into Doom Tower. He's a great champion to have, especially if you don't have a champion like Miscreated Monster or something like that. His shield is not bad, and he has nice heals as well. So Dark Elaine, again, taking a lot of damage here. It's not the fastest run, but like Faction Wars, we don't really care about speed, right? Unless you want to compete with your clanmates. If that is the case, then obviously just sub in more nukes where you have it available. This is more to kind of give you guys ideas on what a well-rounded team might look like. That's a little bit more accessible than what I showed you again at the beginning of the video. Dark Elaine is hitting like a wet noodle right now. I don't know what's going on with her. I'll check out her build. Either she doesn't have a 100% crit rate, or she's just, maybe I stripped off all her gear off her and she's fighting naked right now. I have no idea, but she should be hitting much harder. Like that A1 right there should be hitting so much harder than 6K. Even though there is no decreased defense on the Vizier. So anyway, the team either way will get the job done, and you can see that this is a carry here from 3 champions, really, right? It's like, go ahead and keep killing Dark Elaine. In the meanwhile, we'll have Draconis, Apothecary, and Scylla the Drakes keep the rest of the team alive. That's why I'm saying, even if you don't have Draconis, let's say you only have Syl in Apothecary, dude, run those two run Apothecary in Dungeon and as a lead in every room. Great defensive aura if you don't have one from an epic champion. Run Still the Drakes on every team that you're struggling progression-wise, because it really doesn't get much better than that. The stun plus the heal plus the revival. Revival is going to be important for you guys as well. So this one's taken a while. Again, not sure what's up with Dark Elaine. You can easily substitute Kale in there, right? Heck, you can substitute Aethel. You can substitute Galek, Ultimate Galek, Whisper. It doesn't matter. Just a damage dealer in that spot. And you can see Dark Elaine is really letting us down. This is going to be like a 3-minute and 30-second, 4-minute run, when in reality, it should be like a 2-minute and 30-second, 3-minute run with this team if we are properly kind of equipped here. So again, I apologize for that, but you guys get the gist of it. I do think Bellower, even though he has the weak version of like every debuff in the game, he doesn't get, well, I think he does get a lot of credit. Having all those weak debuffs on one champion with all AoEs in a stun set is extremely valuable. It doesn't always translate on paper as much as other champions. He's not going to throw a ton of damage, but all of those debuffs, the decreased speed, the decreased cooldown skills, all of that stuff is incredibly valuable. So make sure you utilize a champion like Bellower. And dude, Dark Elaine barely outdamaged Bellower. There's something wrong with this team. Let me just take a quick look at Dark Elaine before I let you guys go. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she just... Man, she was just really letting me down there, guys. She has the stats. Her crit rate's low, but she should have been doing much better there. Definitely would swap out Dark Elaine on that squad. But either way, guys, I would run a team like that and basically all of the Doom Tower levels, I can't wait till we get to Frostbiter as well, guys. I'm still kicking myself on those keys, but, hopefully there'll be... Is there an advanced quest or anything? Did you guys notice? Is there any advanced quests for more keys? Let's see. No Doom Tower advanced quests that I can see. Team Power, Demon Lord, Arena, Artifacts, Faction... Yeah, it's too bad. I hope they add an advanced quest for a few more keys, kind of like we have in Faction Crypts, guys. This has been a long video, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any Doom Tower content you'd like to see here on the channel, let me know in the comments below. Good luck! It's update day, patch 3.0. Let me know how you guys are doing as well, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.